If you want better help, more wealth, and better relationships, and you're a business owner, watch the entire video. That should be all of y'all that are business owners, right? You'd be crazy to not want that. As a business owner, having all of these at optimal levels is a non-negotiable. Watch the entire video. I'm going to give you the one simple solution that's going to solve all of this. I believe if you can have one simple solution that's going to have all of these at optimal rates, the health, the wealth, the relationships, that's literally an irresistible offer that you would literally be insane not to take. Like you would be a dumbass not to take that. You know what I'm saying, right? I think we could agree, right? So let's get straight to it. This irresistible offer is getting done for you 0% interest business funding. Let's get straight to it. So let me explain. I'm going to explain by the end of the video, right? So health, let's talk about health. That's number one. Health, you want optimal health. I'm gonna make sure my microphone's good because y'all need to really hear me when I'm giving y'all the sauce. All right, so most businesses fail due to lack of extra capital. People say most businesses fail due to lack of extra capital. Most businesses fail due to lack of capital. Whatever, however you want to paint it, that's what it is, right? I think we could agree about that, right? So, by having access to a funding expert like myself that has these connections, these BRM connections, y'all have seen me post the results. If this is not the first video you've seen of me, right? I understand also exactly what the banks are looking for, what they want to see on a credit profile, because I've taken many business owners through this process. You might be a business owner that's running your business. You're just concerned in terms of how to run your business. You don't do funding for a living, right? So you don't have the data that me and my company has. So my thing is focus on what you're good at for the sake of your help, right? So the good thing about our service done for you business funding is that you can relax and not worry about having to build these connections that we built already, learning the process, and then just stressing out about something that you haven't done. The easiest way for me to explain this to y'all, it's like, let's say you have your lawyer, right? You pay a lawyer to handle the legal stuff for you. You're trying to do your own case pro se by yourself, right? So it's going to be less stress when you just let the experts handle it. So, and this basically leads to less stress because you're in a passenger seat, right? When you're working with us, you're in the passenger seat. And it's less on you as far as stress because we're working through bank relationship managers. So you're not technically typing and applying and doing all of that. We're working through people that work inside the bank. It could be stressful typing all your information and all that, not knowing where you're supposed to go. We look at your situation, create you a customized, tailored solution, and then we go and get the bag for you, right? So you're in the passenger seat versus the driver's seat and not knowing the route or anything, right? And it's even better because this is a no upfront fee service. So you have your guarantee. You have your guarantee. Just 10% success fee, right? So this overall leads to better help. I think we can agree based off of that situation. You're running your business. Let's say you're in e-commerce. Let's say you're in kitchen design, like my client Louise will talk about. Let's say you have a personal brand, whatever, right? You don't do funding for a living like I do. So let the experts do what the experts do, right? So you might be thinking too, I don't need extra capital right now. Cap. That's stupid, right? You might not get it, but you got to understand that that is a poor mindset. Poor meaning passing over opportunities repeatedly. I'm not talking about the money that you have in your business or your bank account, right? I'm talking about this is passing over the opportunity because you're supposed to get business funding when you don't need it. You are supposed to get business funding when you don't need it. Some people might be like, what do I mean by that? The banks are getting tighter. Let's say the banks get even better as presidency and all that comes. You want to get your funding when you're not as thirsty. That's the best way to do it because you don't know what tomorrow will happen. You don't know what tomorrow will hold. Business can be unpredictable. Your credit might be worse tomorrow. So go get the funding now while you don't need it. And if you do need it, then I don't have to tell you about that. You know you need it. So keep that in mind. The reality is you don't know what the future holds, like I said, and that brings me to my point with Luis. So I basically had a consultation and made Luis realize that he needed to expand his reach by using 0% interest funding to scale his business. This is literally what gave me the comfort to be able to grow my business, scale my business, and leave my 9 to 5. This is what helped me retire my mom. Me understanding that, okay, I have this safety net with this 0% interest business funding. I can put money into the ads. I'm going to get the money back eventually, right? So I need y'all to understand that getting access to this capital is it's a non-negotiable. So you all have maybe seen I posted Luis getting 35,000 at 0% interest. We're gonna get him more as well. So now he has a peace of mind to invest his funds knowing that it's 0% interest and he has the flexibility to scale and have better health because he's not stressed out about I don't know where to go, right? He's not stressed out about all that. He works in his business. That's what he's good at. He's focused on doing what he's good at, right? This is why I love working with our clients because they have a rich mentality. If you're watching this right now and you have that rich mentality, you know your lane, you know what you're good at. You come to us, the experts that'll help you get the best possible funding that you would have got. So keep that in mind. That's BetterHelp. I think it's safe to say that I proved to y'all why working with us would lead to better health. Let's talk about wealth and relationships. So also going on Luis again, we saved him time because we use our expertise to create a customized sequence of banks to go to for his funding. Citizens Bank being one of them, which in turn saves him money because he has more time to focus on what he's good at, which is running his business. Only poor people look at paying a 10% success fee as a negative thing because they don't think like rich people, like Luis and you, hopefully, that's watching this, right? Because ultimately we saved him time, which led him to make more money and have better health. Because if you have more time to work on your business, he's able to do more sales. He's able to be creative and do all that versus trying to worry about establishing relationships with the bank, trying to worry about, getting the best funding, trying to worry about how to structure the credit profile and all that. As a business owner, you got to focus on what you're good at. This is why people hire barbers. This is why people go to the dentist. This is why people hire people to fix their cars. It's the same thing, right? So we've got to understand that this done for you business funding is supposed to be just with the experts, right? You're supposed to leave it up to the experts. Let the experts do what they do. Yeah, you could try to go figure it out yourself, but now you're taking time trying to build relationships, trying to do things the cheap way. Just pay the expert. And the more money you make, the better you'll feel, which is good health, right? Which in turn will lead to better relationships with everyone in your life because when you make more money, your health is better and you have better relationships with everyone in your circle. Don't you think that you would have a better relationship with, everyone within your family when your business is doing better versus when your business is on life support? So think about it, right? So click the link in the description below. I'm gonna have a link for y'all. Probably have it in the comments as well, so you could book a call and we can go get you your 0% interest funding that you deserve. I also helped my student Khaled. We helped him retire his 9 to 5 with this exact service that we provide. Right? He got access to 50K at 0% interest. You see, he said Michael's BRM Connect. He didn't say John. He didn't say Joe. He didn't say anybody else. That's my connection that I took time to go and build so that my clients, so that people that I work with, that I get the funding, they don't got to worry about it. We just got one of my clients, Ricardo. We just got him 50K at 0% interest. I posted it on the YouTube as well, so if you want to go look at that as well. I say that to say, let the experts do what they do. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your money when you're trying to go do it yourself and you don't have these connections. Let's say you go to Chase, you get just $20,000 limit. When you could have worked with us, you could have got your 50, hand over the 5, right? The 10%, you're 45K net. Now with your 20,000 that you tried to be smart on your own, just watching these free YouTube videos, you're like, okay, I see what Michael did. You don't know the whole back end of what we're doing when we provide the service. Now you're trying to go do it on your own. Now you only got 20K. Now you got to wait years to try to build up to 50K. You see why that's stupid? All right, y'all get it. So Khaled is one of many clients, one of many students, that we've helped change lives. So if you are a smart business owner and you want better health, better wealth, right? More wealth and better relationships, click the link in the description to book a call with my team. Let's help you get access to the extra capital you need. Let's help you get richer so that you can have all the best everything in life. Keep watching my videos. Y'all have a blessed one.